then we'll...
I'm Sean Loacher, accommodating, joined by Jack Wright.
Hello everybody. Yeah, all good, thank you. All good. Hopefully we'll see some good racing tonight from these boys, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a close battle in that final.
Yeah. So yeah, this is qualifying 1, correct?
Yes, I would say that is correct. This is qualifying 1 with 15 minutes remaining.
Fine. I would just like to announce. Yeah, we'll try and make it tonight.
I don't know if it's got a big delay, but from listening to it through. Yeah. Are we into qualifying yet? Oh, can you? I can't hear anyone on my stream.
Hello? Yeah, my phone. Confirm if you can hear both of us.
I can't hear any of us on the stream. I can't hear either of us talking through my stream. So, I don't... It's just silent now. I can hear the carts and stuff.
I'll just confirm you can hear both of us, mate.
Oh, okay.
I think you just spent too much. Okay, let's...
No, that's fine, I was just...
Just quick, yeah, I think... I was not facing... I was watching groups. Let me know if there's any... Okay, so we're following Bryce at the moment. The guys that...
I did try and change mine.
Just double check. Back.
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, are you number?
Yeah. Oh, did I? Oh. My bad. I just joined with my account. Am I?
No, guys, the same.
Ah, okay. Whose number did I steal? Just curious to know now.
Yeah, I'm turning down the KRP. Okay, how's that as a time? Yeah? We'll have some tea. Around.
Do you want me to quickly back out and change my number, do you reckon?
Will it now change because you already joined?
Yeah, probably won't change to be fair. Two-stroke champion looks very angry from the chat.
It's saying I'm quite rather quiet. It's strange because volume. Okay, is that a little bit better? Yeah, you will see my replay settings. I made it like a slight border to hide some of it. Unfortunately, of it. if I the board a little bit um without having to click buttons and randomly pop up with this sort of the guys are saying. Okay, and we tire first.
Yeah.
Guys.
They're talking about my number, so I'm probably gonna have to leave and sort it.
See if you can. I don't think.
I don't think it will.
Else.
I don't know. Someone just commented again saying that I have the wrong number. Ah, okay.
Fine.
Forget it.
Crazy.
Yeah, I can imagine. 2 minutes till Q2 starts. 18:18 that was, so 18:20 Q2 starts. What time is it?
The keyboard. I want to. So we'll see a lot of lag now.
Yeah. What time is it? 1 minute till Q2 starts. They're all getting ready. Who's number 24? Pushing himself back in the garage. Q2 is now live. The green light should be on, I believe. Yes. People are starting to leave the pit lane.
These guys are chat. One guy saying that the headline of the guy saying it's fine.
I can barely hear you through the Twitch now. Through the Discord, sorry.
What?
You're very quiet now.
Man, I'm gonna throw this in.
Someone's joined in spectator.
How did I get there? When I joined it, I don't know what crashes. Okay, so
It's really quiet. I'm trying my best, but nothing seems to be working. All my volume is on full.
right click my name and
Talk again? No, it's still the exact same. It's not changing at all.
That's it.
It must be a Discord thing because I've not changed anything and it's still just as quiet.
And then
Q2 has started.
Is this thing? Yeah, mate, I don't know.
That's alright, I can faintly hear you, so I'll just have to just listen carefully, don't worry.
Okay. Qualifying has started at least.
Yeah, they're lagging all over the place and bouncing.
Updates.
Yeah.
His HUD is also not really that much.
No.
It will, like, a guy will be the fastest on track, but it...
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah, we're following...
what number is it? Number 1.
Alpha.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, Alessandro has done quite a lot, I'm assuming, around here in preparation, so... And he was quite fast at Macau as well, so... I assume we're going to see a lot of Alessandro being at the top.
So I've got the most love in KRP. So we won't let politics.
No politics.
So... Okay, but... And he actually did.
Yes.
Tina, once
Might
again,
be a bit of... Ooh, yeah, this isn't... I can't tell if he's making mistakes or if it's just the game being bouncy. Oh, I hope it's not making mistakes, I hope it's the game being bouncy because this looks like a messy lap.
Yeah, and also if play fun game. So Delta time?
Yeah, that's the thing, I'm trying to pan through them all and see 41.
Following Daniel.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm on him.
guys, I would like to
Oh, he's just butchered that through turn 2 though. He got way too much curb and ran too far wide there. This lap will not be counting. Yeah. There's... Yeah, well, that's the thing, because obviously you've got some long straights at this circuit. A toe can always help, especially up that back straight. And then heading down out to turn 3 into turn 4. You've got that little straight. So no doubt a bit of toe around here will help, but it surprises me that there aren't that many of them working together though tonight.
Yeah.
No one seems to be pushing one another around. They all seem to be leaving themselves quite a gap between one another.
Yeah, it actually think that Aaron.
Yeah, well that's the surprising thing.
I've seen.
Because you could probably.
Those two KRP minis,
Yeah.
race them.
Well, there are two here. Alex, I'm not going to try butcher his last name, so we'll go Alex Cart 24 and what's the one in front? 56, I believe. They seem to be sort of working together.
Those are team.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have they?
I did install them, but they don't really seem to be working. I've got some payments, but not all of them. So, but
okay.
It doesn't. I'm not too fussed. I can work my way through that. I could probably pull it up on the chat anyway. Yeah.
So difficult.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. There's no like. You can't.
This HUD is not really helping.
No. I mean, Kart Racing Pro could make it a little bit easier for us.
Yeah.
By giving us some sort of delta in the left corner or something on replay mode.
Yeah. Apparently that's the end. We're gonna see some.
Will Alessandro improve on this last lap then? To improve his hold? Slightly. He only just improved.
Seems like all day. The timing. But it's here in Heathman.
Yeah.
Out of the.
If you go out to replay mode, you can see qualifying summary. Albeit it's only for the previous session.
This will be. This will be.
Yeah.
Paul, Frankie, Dan.
I thought Corey was in Group 1. I might be wrong, but I thought he was in Group 1 of the qualifying. So
Quite close. I remember.
yeah.
Wonder if we're gonna same or close back.
Well, I mean, I would like to hope that up front it will be a much closer battle going into this round. Obviously, they've had one round now racing each other. They all at the top end will understand a bit more of what one another are capable of, and hopefully will be expecting more of what they potentially proved last time out, but maybe a bit closer racing.
Yeah, hopefully there's gonna be a tight battle. Really, second. and
Yeah. Yeah.
get a battle.
I mean, it's the same as any racing, isn't it? As soon as you get through that turn one on lap one, just keep your head down and keep pushing, and eventually you need to just work with the people around you and try and progress as a group instead of just going too hard into it and ended up binning each other.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes the guys
Yes.
just hold. You're gonna dicing from.
Yeah.
Catch up.
Yeah, well, also you've got to think of on this game, you've got your tyre pressures and tyre degradation. You don't particularly want them exceeding their max within the first few laps. You want to try and keep them in the operating window for when you eventually break free into a small chain to push for the lead or battle for the lead. There's no point shredding them tyres in lap 1 and 2 trying to catch the lead and then not be able to hold it because you've got no more tyres or the tyres are overheated to do the job. So
The of KRP. How much of an effect does the tires actually have? Follow some.
what on? Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't. I wouldn't say it affects you massively if you're following. It's just a matter of obviously, if you're pushing hard for a large amount of laps, you can very easily overheat the tyres. I mean, I don't think Dirty Air has much to play with this game, to be fair. So I think they should be fairly safe with that type of aspect. But the biggest problem will be overheating the tyres, especially going down into the hairpins and scrubbing speed through there, or the fast bottom sector.
Oh, following is. It's not like it's a Formula 1 or.
No.
That's real life. People are sitting on top of each other. Dive bombing. Line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully we see it. And I'm wishing.
Well, that's what we can all hope for. That's what everyone would love to see. But unfortunately, I suppose it goes down to the times and how consistent these boys can be over a race distance in terms of race pace. Because obviously, it's all right being able to ping in one fast lap every now and again, but if they can't hold that,
we look at Frank Mossman. I'm only 2 tenths off. Hour quicker. I'm on this.
yeah,
Maybe set up something. Can stay behind the cars and dive into. Can get a little dive going.
yeah,
I think he would. Like I should create an ad. It's waiting period. To race.
set up a little advertising,
Yeah.
get some advertising going.
Some ads going. Get a couple beers while you wait. Gives him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They're gonna reset the entire.
I would kind of hope so, but then obviously I don't know whether resetting the session does that then make the track green again, so it loses all its rubbering in, or does it keep the rubbering in that it has managed to progress through the qualifying sessions?
Okay, hold on. Already got.
Yep.
Created A. So if I'm taken out, they're gonna run. Okay, here we go. They already created groups. So, I have to read. It's gonna be Avers. We'll have L, Aaron, Frank, Leon, Rice, Danny, Alex, Chaos, Dylan. I think it's he's saying it's rubber. Hold on, no. With
We were just discussing whether they would remove and refresh the sessions so that we would obviously get a clean timing sheet instead of having all these times on here. But obviously, with resetting the session, does that then reset the track surface so that then we have a green track again? Because obviously, some drivers might find that as a disadvantage if they've set their car up to be onto a nicer track, if you like, and they keep getting thrown onto a green track. It can be quite a big thing on this game sometimes, whether you've got a green track or a grippy track, if you like.
I think it would also benefit the second. They would get a track. Oh, this is. L will be.
Oh.
Very prefer. See a lot of bouncing happen. Just throwing up.
No, this definitely is not one of the best multiplayer, especially when. Oh, hang on. I just put myself on the grid. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Keep.
Complain. Hopefully, with the start goes. Expecting a grid.
Yeah, that is the biggest problem. Who's waving on the grid that I can see? Yeah, hopefully there won't be too many first corner shenanigans. Oh, we've got a green flag.
That's the start. So.
That's a bounce now. And then go for a rolling start.
Yes.
Okay.
Ending. Alive.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting these guys to front. Both of them. Hopefully we see a challenge.
I would like to hope that the roast. Are they doing? Are we going for standing start? Are we?
No, this is that was a walk. So we're doing a stand.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Right.
Who's that number? What number is that? That is appalling. He's missed his grid slot massively there.
And then these cards are not just grab the clutch and then go.
Albeit, if in this game, because obviously I believe, isn't there a setting says you can have auto clutch on?
Yeah.
So wouldn't that, I don't know if on these carts, if you start it and have auto clutch on, would that not bring a disadvantage to the people that don't have it on, because obviously they're going to have to keep starting their carts every time?
These cards.
Yeah,
They're gonna have
but
to
what I
auto
mean
clutch
is
it.
if you've got auto clutch on, does that then mean it will just automatically give this car, I know this car that we are using here is a direct drive, but will it automatically then give this car a clutch, if you like, so that
No wonder.
you can... Oh, the lights are on. And what's that? Oh, where are we going to turn one? So we've got another formation lap. Ah, right, okay.
That's all.
It doesn't look too bad at the moment, to be fair.
That was work. Guys.
Hopefully they get a nice bunched up start going into here and get a nice nice clean getaway. Obviously you don't want to have carts straggled all over the place, but
I'm really hoping I go about compared to last year. Now quite horrible.
yeah, I
Like
can
the
imagine.
final we had like
Alessandro's had a mega good start there. That was a very messy start through turn 3, to be fair.
Okay, let's see if just sit behind Alloy.
Well, yeah, I mean, in this sort of situation, you primarily just prefer if they pushed each other away and tried to create a gap from P3, because then obviously you can then battle it out towards the end. But if you start battling this early on, it's going to create some headaches. For as much as it's good to watch, it'll start to create some pain for the drivers, because it'll just be swapping and chopping and be very defensive.
Yeah, you would think there would be a lot of. Alessandro's hand was already coming out there, so.
Yeah, he definitely wants this pusher.
Be good if they can challenge from behind.
It looked like they've pulled a little gap that lap. Not much, only a kart or two, but they're definitely starting to pull a bit of a gap away.
Yeah, and we've got a lunch. I think. And lag is gonna.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be too bad.
I think.
I would like to say he has, yes, because Ali has pulled a good 3 car lengths, maybe 4, whereas the top from 2nd to 4th are now really close, and I'm probably going to start battling, I would like to hope, on this lap.
Yeah, I wanted to go backwards and see. Backward. What was that? Okay, he actually went on the inside, but I had some bad lag in that. Then Jesse. And now Jesse's showing up for that. Let's push. battle it in the back here.
I missed who that was who just had a spin then.
That number 3 there is surprising. Thing on the inside of the tape.
It's all about making them risky moves sometimes, and I mean that it just makes that bit of racing a bit more interesting.
Oh wow, look at Danny's cone. How we the number 8 of
It looks a bit messy coming out of there though, to be fair. They might struggle to catch.
Alessandro's probably a big cap, isn't
Oh, Alessandro is more, he's a good 6 to 10 maybe kart lengths. He just needs to settle down into a groove now and just keep on going.
Okay. But both of them are gone.
Yeah. I think these two are definitely going to dominate this heat by far, unless they have some kind of issue or little mistake. That it seems very unlikely now that the rest of the pack will catch these lot up. They've pulled a good gap and they're now out of the slipstream from the guys behind, so...
Oh, that was a big... Once again, that is not.
No.
Yeah, Korean prices.
Yeah, they are closing.
This is really pushing. Price get
I would definitely say he's going to be able to make the move sometime soon within this next lap. But then Corey's gone defensive, so this could be a good little battle.
Before we keep it clean and
that was a yeah. He just got to pick the right moment. That's the thing. It's all about picking the right moment and hoping that. Yes, white flag is out. Final lap. Oh no, Corey's made a mistake by the looks of it, and that has let Bryce through. Unfortunately, not the way we wanted to see it happen, but it looks like Corey's going to come fighting back.
I'm going to go.
He's disappeared.
Oh, what?
Oh, there we go. What a nice little shunt to finish the race off. Just coming out of turn 1 when they've all finished, they'll just decide to crash into each other.
So...
this will be A and B final, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm just... our time sheet. If we look,
Is that the actual in-game timing sheet?
yeah.
Unfortunately, that's one of the things that comes with car racing pro. Is the sometimes the timing sheets on here are not the best. They don't tend to like working every now and again.
Pop up here. Fantastic.
No, this game is not helping us in the slightest bit. The streamer is from Moss, and the server is American. Well, you're now Australian. How do you feel?
Oh, where did it?
apparently, according to the comments in the Twitch stream, you're streaming from Australia and the server is American. So,
Oh, dude, don't you have the have channel?
OKC.
Yeah, that's why. That's why you look.
Oh, you're wounding me over.
No wonder.
I thought that was the one because that's the one Alessandro shared.
That's
Okay. Which is hence why you can hear Alessandro and everyone. So where's your stream then? Thank you. I was a bit confused there, to be fair. How,
so you would have
that that'll probably explain a lot to why I couldn't hear any of us talking. Oh well, rookie error, you know.
the fam.
Exactly. But yeah.
Waiting for the heat to. Mechanics level can see that
No. It would be nice if they sent us some information through on the chat so we can have some results to talk about.
again.
We need some results to talk about.
Yeah. I'm not even sure. Because following that post battle, it's a little bit. Guys are having. We definitely.
Yeah, it is. Well, if we had some form of results, we could potentially talk about what has happened in the race. But unfortunately, with kart racing pro being so amazing in its simulation and helping us as commentary, it isn't really giving us a lot of information to talk about apart from really false information, if that even makes any remote amount of sense.
One thing they request. Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll help us out massively.
Hey, there's people.
You're saying there's people on the grid already? Oh, what's happened here? I've been booted from the game.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I haven't even.
So So this should be the start of the next final, I'm guessing.
Yeah, then.
Oh yeah, sorry, Heat, sorry, because this is what? This will be C versus B, maybe? Is that the next, I need no. So we did A versus B, so now we'll be in B versus C, and then A versus C will be last, I'm assuming. You've got to love people arguing in the group chat. Really helping us out.
Can see. Happening.
Oh, yeah, we have got a few on the grid, but
I feel like when you. Period.
yeah.
Give the ad.
We have a good old time, and then
I mean, we can talk politics. We'll laugh about it.
well, yeah.
So sad.
Or we could just talk about, like, I don't know. We could talk about anything we want to talk about. Gotta love a high ping. Wow. We've got to have some problems, haven't we?
I think for
Don't even start on that. It's crazy. It's stupid. We've run out. It's not toilet roll anymore. You'll be happy to know it's not toilet roll. It's like flour and baking stuff to bake bread and stuff. That's now what we seem to not be able to get. So people have now realised that they don't need toilet roll. They just need bread apparently now, or cakes.
But I mean those
So
factory
well, yeah, exactly.
19. They can't.
Yep,
I think
exactly.
that would make sense, but then instead of the toilet paper.
But it's like you don't even need like why do you need that much more toilet paper? It just doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah. Find out. Seems to be double L. Full.
Yeah.
L. I think these.
Well, I would believe so, yes, but I don't think Joel qualified, hence why he's near the back, but he was quite fast from what I can understand from Macau, so I would expect to see him coming through from the back. But obviously that comes at a price to pay of trying to make your way through, but it would be definitely interesting to see how this race plans out.
Practice.
Here we go, we're lining up now. Yeah. Well, I mean, from a first stream, these are all just things we can learn on for next time, isn't it? That's the thing. We can always improve, but from this first one, you never know what to really expect. Oh.
They're gonna do it.
Just a nice train of carts driving down to the grid, as you do. Oh, there's always one that goes the right way.
Cameras.
It would be really nice if Car Racing Pro ordered the drivers in position order.
Yeah, but
Only shows that you know then who's on pole, and you can just flick between pole to last. You don't have to try to sift through to find who's.
now we big problem. It's gonna be the well, we'll see.
Oh, this is funny.
It's,
He's got some. He's got some hacked out car for some reason. Car number one.
yeah.
It's got like 3 sets of bodywork and extra wide front tyres and tracks on the front. So
It's got so much.
yeah, it won't help on front end though if he keeps that that little glitch. He's got the best of, by the looks of it. It looks like it's Freeline bodywork and Tony Kart bodywork. So
Aaron and definitely need somebody to.
yeah, they keep restarting these practice sessions as well because they keep going back to the pit lane and then keep going back out again. So
Everybody else is too cold.
oh, this is messy. This is.
Yeah, so Aaron.
I mean. It was just a bit of cheating. But then as people start joining now, we've got like 4 different people under the same name now. Yeah.
Yeah, what's it?
They're off slightly. Yeah, they're off on, I'm assuming, their first formation lap.
Oh, yeah. Get out.
Already celebrating. They're all over the place, these boys are. It would be nice to see if this start's going to be as clean as the last group start, but well, through the floor. No, from what I can see so far, it looks relative. There was a little bit through turn 3, but apart from that, yeah, we haven't had any major big crashes. Yeah, Aaron's already decided to pull a gap.
Oh no!
Are they going for a restart? Yeah, if we're going for, oh, someone's dropped it in the background. Yeah, we'll be going for a Battenberg then. Never really experienced these on KRP, but Someone, oh, they're all over the place. They're all on the grass on the inside of the start line.
Oh, they're single file, so it's heavy. These people taking each other out. Not even racing.
This is crazy. If we are actually under Battenberg conditions, it's a bit of a weird thing, I would say. I've never really seen a Battenberg where people start taking each other out, but
this is stuff that you will
yeah, I mean, I've seen many safety cars and never under a safety car condition or a Battenberg have I ever seen. Actually, I take that back. I got punted under Battenberg at PFI, so I take that back actually. But yeah, these are. Yeah, mine doesn't either. If I've got it on trackside camera, it doesn't follow him around like it follows everyone else around. It just sits at the exit. Are we going green? Yep, we're green. Good start there. Doesn't, no, you would say it was madness. It doesn't look like too bad of a restart, to be fair.
Yeah, no, I saw. But no, wait on. Somebody. Back the order.
Oh, that was a big one. Or not really a big one, but it's yeah, it was quite a big one actually. I take that back.
Oh, right.
That involved quite a few carts there. There are a good 5 carts involved at the back of the grid.
Unfortunately, I can't back off. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's pulled a nice gap there. He just needs to keep pushing on, and again the same as Alessandro. Yeah.
Alex. Does seem like it. Yeah.
But then he hasn't got the advantage of someone in front of him with the toe. They're still just about within that slipstream gap, so.
And the teammates get close.
I won't bump draft on this game. Bump draft on this game is a risky move.
Yeah, I guess. But I've seen a lot of it. I guess.
Yeah, it's a very hit and miss sometimes. Sometimes you can bump draft someone and it goes really well, or sometimes it's. Okey-dokey.
Currently we have Alex and
yeah, this could be a good little three-way battle in the next few laps.
and if I
It's either gonna.
map teams and one other map, the 8 right and John.
Yeah.
Oh no, never. Get a stick. If look able to catch up.
Yeah, I mean, it's either that, he's either going to go for a move eventually, or he's now going to work, and they're going to try and pull. I mean, I know P2 and 3 are both teammates, but it's whether 1 and 2 now start to work and try and pull away from 3, which it looks like is slightly happening because they have slightly gapped a bit, but again, this track has got some long straights where Slipstream can play into it, so yeah.
Ran right again.
Going defensive now. He's definitely putting the pressure on.
Yeah. Now the teammate is catching up.
Yes.
Yeah. See if Aaron can try and keep it. And at the same time, let's hope that it comes in battle.
I think we're going to see something very soon. I mean, I don't know how many laps are left, but the rate they're going, Aaron just keeps going defensive, and it just isn't. It won't keep helping him forever because the 2 behind are just getting so much better to pull out of the corners.
Yeah. Seems like.
Oh.
It's Randy.
Yeah, I mean, that was a bit of a silly one trying to go around the outside if that was the intention, but it never will really work through there because obviously, I mean, you can get the switch back, but to go around the outside on that corner is quite hard. Oh, and there we go. We have gone for the move. Yeah, the 2. Yeah, there was a nudge there, but
does seem to be.
yeah, it was only a little rub. I don't think the. Oh, well, that was a little bit of a bump there, but. Have we been given a penalty or anything? Because Aaron seems to... Oh, is that the end? Yeah, okay, that's the end of the race. Yeah. I was about to say that was a bit unfair, but...
It's, look at this.
Yeah. It's always nice to see the new guys come into the front instead of just keeping the regulars there, because it means that come this final we're going to have tonight, it's going to be even closer for the boys that are already at the front.
Some of these don't have race ski. I took the whole day.
Yeah.
I'll get it fixed for the next. So yeah, we have in. Then we have. Oh, the other Alex. 16. One. Well.
Yeah, it's
it will get better. It will get a lot better. come with time.
Yeah, well, it'll come with time, and also actually just being around all this, and hopefully with, as you say, Paboso's new updates coming, they'll help us out as well in these modes, or even help create spectator modes, so that we can actually do it in a better format for viewing who's finished where, and maybe even some deltas. But
I think that is. At the moment, like you said, quite a little cameras.
yes. Yeah. So next we go into the A versus C final, or heat. Sorry, my bad. I forget we do heats, and then we obviously go into the pre-final and final from there. But yeah, C versus A, or A versus C, whatever way around you would like to have it. Yeah, whichever way around you prefer it.
Going through. Have to.
It's always a bit of time in somewhere in the world.
I was about to say, if it's 6 o'clock in the morning, it's 6.
Exactly.
Like still working? Yep. So we're now going into what, final A versus C Yes.
eventually. Yeah, there's still a lot of people entered from the last session by the looks of it.
I was gonna. Sorry. I don't know what you did.
These people. Oh, they do make me laugh.
Yeah?
These people in this race, they do make me laugh with their attempts to line up in the grid order.
Yeah. So. Thanks for the. Ali, 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 Ali.
Is Ali on the grid already? Yeah, there he is. I was struggling to find his name. That's my bad.
Oh, not on.
Ah, I was struggling to see his name in the actual files. There's so many people in it.
Standing on back of the grid.
It's all about getting that pre-race tyre temp.
Yeah.
He seems to be in the server, yeah, but he's not on the grid yet, as I can see. I might be wrong.
Bad crash the time card.
Oh, the bad crash! Or a big pilot.
I can do it in Afrikaans, but nobody will understand. This is South African chat, and it's gonna be.
What's being said at the minute then? Racing on Ali. Always waiting on the pole, man.
Yeah. Fastest lowest again.
Yeah. Just disqualify him. Make him start from the back.
Yeah. I think he was the guy that said that they should.
Here he comes. He's coming, don't worry. Down the pit lane he comes.
Can't follow.
No, he's only just come out of the pits. I've got Ali on follow anyway. Or should have. Yeah. Well, I was following him. Yeah, I'm following.
They go now. Okay, so we are on the. Okay. Let's work for it.
No, all these boys on these games seem to find it very, very hard to complete a formation lap.
Yeah, I've even experienced it in racing. I did like I said that. And
Yeah, it's madness in iRacing as well.
yes.
It's so hard to understand that people can't figure it out.
And
But...
there we go.
Oh, there's some contact at the back.
And
Ooh! Ali seems to have pulled a little bit of a lead by the looks of things. Oh, there was a crash into turn 3. I'm not entirely sure who that involved. Battenberg has been deployed. Battenberg has been deployed. So this is now really going to help the boys as it had crashes, because it brings them more back into play with having a Battenberg.
Okay, having tactics again.
They really need to introduce the drop-down bumpers into this like they have in the IK and everything else. It would stop all this bumping. Well, it wouldn't really work very well, but oh, there's even been a shunt on the start finish. Oh no. Are we, is that it? Are we green again? I believe we're green. No, we're still in Battenberg, don't worry. I just assumed from that messy start line we were assuming to go back racing again. Seems to be a large amount of people bouncing around all over the place as well, which obviously isn't helping for a lot of them.
Maybe it's
Yes. Yeah. No, that was look.
There we go.
It doesn't look horrendous. No, they've all made a few turn 1, turn 3 by the looks of it. There's one straggler right at the back, but I didn't quite catch who that was.
The guys. Gonna see a hand pop up again. Like altitude, basically. But probably gonna check out.
Yeah, I can imagine Alessandro checking out quite fast. Yeah, they look like they're about to start battling. Either that or, again, as we've seen in the previous races, they'll work their way and try and push away with Al, and then towards the end battle it out.
Yep. Big gap, but
Is that one of the ones I might have accidentally nicked their numbers?
oh yeah.
I'll be he's definitely.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's going for the inside here.
All away of it.
That was a bit of a dirty move, that was, to be fair. But he's brought Alessandro. Ali has a massive gap now. He's checked out. This has enabled him to check out massively. He can just relax into this now. But apart from that, oh, Paul's stuck on the curb. That's never good. Beautiful curves in this game.
Yeah, that's not the most effective way to go up.
No, that's sort of hampered his race now.
Third.
Adriano. I don't know. I probably butchered his name every single time there, but
okay, so that seems
it'll be one of them. Them top three.
right. Okay, that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Alessandro's definitely dominated this heat again, which is going to put him very strongly. Or shall I rephrase that to some better English? That's going to put him in a good, strong position for the pre-final, at least. Yeah, I know, but when English is my first language and I can't even speak it, it's not great, is it? Yeah, but exactly that's the problem. This is my first language and pretty much my only language apart from some phrases in other languages, but that's it. I still can't speak this language, but...
So it seems like stable.
.379 Joe is catching car number 4, fellows, and I reckon this could become into a nice little battle soon. And again, 1 car behind them, there is another little 2-car battle starting to come, so we could be going for a 5-way battle here towards the end of the race. Oh! He's gone. This is going to open up a nice big battle behind though, because there's now going to be 4 of them potentially within the next lap. Fellows has lost out. This is a battle. Joel's now hot on Fellows' tail. Probably butchering his name. And there we go. He's dropping down the order now. Oswick's just moved up another place. Oh, they're all over the place. Lost it.
Losed it.
He lost it.
That was the end of the race, and once again.
It is very difficult in this. I mean, I could inform you, I suppose, because I could have the chat open, but that's just me being a bad co-commentator, so...
Yeah, but, dude, I couldn't. taking the... But
Yes.
that might have...
I believe it could have been just as we flicked off them. Jesse just made a small mistake, and Adri just pulled through and just managed to hold it. Still the same thing. Okay, maybe there would have been a penalty then because
No, it was... Fine.
yeah.
Oh, Corey's right down everybody. Now that takes the result.
That'll be why he's moving around then. We've got some carts doing some funky activity there.
Right. And we've got another cart joining. Anyway.
Well, I suppose they've got to. What are we going for here? A bit of what is that? An MS cart or is that a Birrell cart? And oh, some Birrells making baby Birrells, cadet Birrells. Exactly. All you people who wonder how cadet carts come into the world, there's your answer. Senior carts just have some fun time, and your cadet cart is born. Because they're
So bad.
I'm looking at it now. It's there is some
See, it's been a little bit of a mess.
It's true. It's true, Bryce. Don't you question it. It's true. You don't.
You heard it.
Yeah, that is a fact of life. No one tells you that. You think they just weld them together in the Birrell factory? No.
That is where they are made, but
Exactly.
they have their...
What, the baby Birrells? They still use free line bits, don't they? Still whack some free line bits on there.
comes out. Odds and these guys are still standing.
So
This is...
oh, someone's just gone flying into the wall there. Two carts with each other. There we go.
Yes,
That was just a bit more of an in-depth description of it. No, we won't. We'll keep it PG. Keep it PG. So if I'm not mistaken, we should now be going into the pre-finals, and then straight into the finals after that. So
Having said that,
yeah,
most of the times though, second.
yeah. In all races we've seen tonight, the first position, apart from maybe the second race, first place is really checked out,
Okay, both
and
are.
then it's just been, yeah. He's just got some sort of pace. I don't know what it is with Al. He's just got some pace that people just can't keep up with, I'm assuming, or it's something in his setup that just enables him to be that little bit faster.
Crash mark. Okay, so Paul was saying that right in front of.
Yeah, there is a lot of people saying stuff about these.
Right in front of him. Oh. Front.
Yeah. Well,
So the start of I don't know why the guys went on side and it does seem like L. L.
yeah. I mean, it
L1
can be one of them.
I think that
I mean, it could cause confusion, but then it depends whether it's lag. Because obviously, if Al doesn't lag the head, and then they believe that he's gone, or if not, maybe it was just a sort of tactic to go and then bunch the pack back up again, but whilst they're slowing down, accelerate.
might be.
Were there any penalties served for that? No, there's no, because we're in practice, it's not got penalties, has it? That's a shame. Yes.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yes. I can see. I mean, unfortunately, that's the only issue we have, obviously, is seeing when these battles are occurring and stuff, because obviously there's no deltas or anything, so we can't see when people are really close. We've just got to flick through cameras, so we do sometimes miss them sort of small bits.
Yeah.
But
Happens.
yeah,
We will. As we get better with the. Definitely work on.
yeah. Have we got any information on any of the grids? Only Americans. Americans can only turn left.
That's a lot.
Well, yeah, they are, but I would also say they're quite well known for cheeseburgers or fried chicken. Basically, any unhealthy food you could associate with Americans. Not to offend any Americans on the chat.
Say the
Every uh,
name
every
is not.
yeah every continent in the world is just as bad. But when sometimes when you think of America, you can associate McDonald's and stuff with it. But yeah, we have got some action going to the grid. I don't know what order or who, but there is some action. So grid for B finals. So we have what, B final then pre-final?
Yeah. Final.
Ah, okay. Only the winner. Seems like a bit of a long race just for one person to go through. I was going to say, if it was only one person, it seems. Okay. Top three make it through.
One guy.
How many people have we? 1, 2, 3. We have only got a 7-car grid by the looks of it, or so it should be. It should only be a small grid of 7, unless I've missed any.
I love.
Okay. Keep you entertained. So who have we got on the grid? Yeah. Daniel. Who's on pole then? Oh, we've got Birrell Lockout then on front row by the looks of it. OTK. OTK. Second row Lockout. I'm just waffling. OTK. OTK. And last but not least, I believe it should be Frank. Who is stuck in a wall. We have started the warm-up lap, or formation lap. Whereabouts is the lead man? Already back in the pack up.
Like just in time.
Yeah, we're just about to start. With this very small grid, hopefully we can see some very close racing within this small grid.
Yeah.
I think there's only, what, a number of 7 carts? 8?
Let's go.
Lights on, away we go. That seemed like a very big, or good jump there from Rowan, so yeah.
Okay. This is on the inside line.
Yeah.
He got it. He's got a slight kick. Okay, currently following Kim Austin. Pete. Jeez. Dylan trying. Again one. By Daniel.
Ethan Lamps. I probably butchered his name twice there, but oh, there was a bit of a slight out of shape moment there for Daniel, which seems to have given Rowan a bit more of a gap. So
That's now coming on it. Big strength.
no, I mean all being very sensible, to be fair to them.
Here's your third commentator.
Hello.
Welcome to I am.
Yeah.
By like 80,000 seconds.
Yeah.
So
Do you have any tips, Alessandro, on how to be fast ahead of the pre-finals, or is that a secret we'll never know?
I think I think I just need to keep on doing what I'm doing, to be fair. Seeing the guys in the B final, I think just shows how competitive the grid is. B final guys are looking pretty quick today, as Fellows has looked up the inside, but can't quite get through.
Oh wow, he just dived.
Oh, he's taken the lead. Well, that's Fellows into the lead. Rowan might lose another position to Lampy.
Rowan's dropped down to P3 now.
Is that how you put it?
Yeah, Lampy. Ethan Lampy.
Ethan Lamp. We'll just call him Ethan Lamp.
Big Lamp.
That can be his commentary nickname now. Lamp.
As he looks up the inside of Fellows, does he get through yet? Fellows leaves the door open, and that's him taking the lead.
I think Rowan's now going to drop down a bit though, because these two up front look like they're about to push away, to be fair.
Yeah.
He needs to stop making mistakes and catch on to the back of them.
In the meantime, Mossman can have a smell of this battle as he's starting to close up on the both. And Fellows goes for the move on Lampy, but Lampy keeps it on the outside.
These two having a battle system. Team 4. Thank you.
Yeah, and let's not forget, top 3 going to the pre-final.
Exactly, this is going to be a tough little battle because this now top 4 that it's going to become are going to all want to be having a sniff of that, and one of them is going to be able to be the one that's missing out on the place to this pre-final.
Fellows back up the inside, into the lead over Ethan Lampy.
Keep giving him the little hand of push, so.
Strange, it was the hand that makes the cuts.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, all these three need to do is work together and push away. I mean, I know they want to do as well as they can and they all want to win, but if they push away and stop making mistakes, then all three of them will make it through.
It doesn't feel like this is going to be the race without like risky stuff like that, but these guys are quite hard, and one mistake is...
Exactly, that's the thing.
Yeah.
At the moment, they've got a nice, comfortable gap at the minute to actually all three of them make it through. If they start making silly mistakes and allow Frankie to catch the pack, then one of them is going to be in trouble.
It's almost like they can hear us. They've stopped battling all of a sudden.
Yeah.
As soon as they've seen Frankie pull away and Daniel goes a bit wide, too wide for comfort.
Oh, but Frankie is catching.
Yeah, this will be a good challenge. And Ethan Lampy's back up the inside. Fellows goes on the cutback. Is he going to get through? Yes, he is a bit podding.
A bit of podding there.
Oh, Ethan Lampy around the outside.
And now there it is. Frankie is now in the pack.
This is what we were saying earlier. Frankie could capitalise on this, and he's done just that. In P2 goes Frank Mossman, and like that he qualifies for... Oh, and Rowan Gill's back up the inside.
But whilst all this is going on, you've not got to forget now that Daniel has now actually opened up a lead. Not a very big one, but a very slight lead.
The strange thing is making it from 42nd, second again, and then to third.
Yeah, it's a great battle.
I think this is going to be one of them races that goes right down to the last lap. I don't think we can count anyone out right at this moment.
Yeah, and...
But they have all spread out a little bit now, so...
Yeah, I think the toe hasn't been really a factor during this race meeting. But I think Rowan could get that little bit close. If he can get that little bit closer to Fellows, I think he could do something here.
He just needs to get that a little bit more. I don't know. As you say, it's just trying to.
Yeah, these guys are all very equal in pace. Daniel running a 48.5 on that last lap. and Rowan running a 48.3, so he is closing up. But at the same time, he's got Ethan Lampy on his shoulders, and he is not giving up. As Rowan gives him a bit of a signal to
Just stick
tell
where
him
we
to
are.
push.
Go.
Yeah, well, they're all qualified at the moment. Frankie has fallen off a little bit. He's definitely not got the pace he had before.
Feels like something just went wrong for him. Maybe it's just because fighting like together. Seemed like they're catching Daniel. Not a lot.
Let's not forget, Frankie is in the fight for the rookie championship against Corey Hyatt, who's had a better performance than him today. Back in Macau, Frankie was actually in the B final there as well. He was starting last, and he won the B final, and he made it into the A final and finished in the top 10.
Yeah.
And as we approach last lap, and Frank Fossman takes a bit of curb and flips, and just like that is
out of the hut. If
yeah.
not, Daniel, Owen, and Ethan. Big three.
Yeah, and they've got well, I say comfortable gap. It's light years from P4, who's now I am sure Dylan Hayes, I think, who had a bit of huge one in the start, didn't have the luckiest start. But yeah, I think yeah.
Don't worry, I'm still here. I just had a bit of a technical issue. Whilst Ali's here, I'm going to solve it.
Brilliant. So Daniel Fellows go. And
Oh wait, that's
that
the
was
last lap.
Ethan Lampy up the inside.
I thought that was.
Yeah, that is the last stop.
I
Yeah,
thought the previous
and
lap was one change. Daniel.
yeah.
Going to the brief.
I wonder if the stewards will give him a penalty. I didn't quite see what happened. But if he is given a penalty, then it could possibly give Dylan and Hayes a chance to qualify into the B final. It'd be quite big. Yeah, pre-final. So looking into the pre-final, we have, well, provisionally, we have Daniel Fellows, Ethan Lampy and Rowan Gill qualifying. Who do you think will be ones to watch for the pre-final then?
Actual.
From these three.
All three of them.
I think it'd be
pretty
hard
well
to tell,
done.
to be fair. All of them are pretty well matched, to be fair. That's the problem. It's going to be quite a hard one to decide who's going to actually come out on top between them three.
I don't expect him to back the whole. It's gonna hopefully. Oh God. Oh, we hope. That quick. Guys, at least.
I'll try not to be as quick this time. But yeah, I reckon it will be a really close fight. It's been really close all day. I think I just got lucky a little bit in the heats, which I reckon it's fair enough. But I think I still need to keep my head down and not loosen my guard for the pre-final and the final, of course.
Yeah, we've seen a couple good battles behind you with catching with it, and then make and then that's
yeah.
most of the times you. Hopefully the guys don't make mistakes and they give. We get to at least.
Yeah, we'll see. Fingers crossed. I won't have to battle. That's always what the drivers like. but obviously I hope to put on a good show if the battle does happen. And
25,000.
for the fans, Right.
Yeah, off.
I'm assuming he's gone, has he?
No, I'm about.
Oh, he's
to
still
go,
there.
actually.
He's still there.
Yeah.
That was it. They are good. Worse.
Thanks, guys. I'll try my best.
Go for it. I might have to commentate off your. It sounds really unprofessional there, but I might have to commentate off the Twitch stream. To be fair, my kart racing pro's had a moment and it won't let me reconnect to the server after it kicked me out. So keeps you saying connection timeout. So
Can go. See how far.
I don't think it's that far delayed. To be fair. I'll just do it off the Twitch stream. I'll be alright. It's the best I can do until my game decides it's going to work again.
Oh, well, not on the track.
I'll just keep trying my best, but I cannot guarantee anything.
Oh, have cutting L. Good. Said a consistent um 5 Audrey, 6 Alec, 8, 9, 10. That would be Daniel. Good.
Oh, well, you'd like to hope they would do a bit of a bigger grid, but I suppose to keep it key numbers down.
Mic volume low again. Like it's maxed out at the moment. Bit of a problem. Barely hear me? Okay, let me just have a quick look, man.
Right. I now have the stream up at least.
Good.
So at least I can watch the stream if all else fails. I can't believe KRP.
Yeah, it's really standard.
It was just the fact that we got 2 laps from that B final and then it just kicked me out the server and then that was it. It just wouldn't let me connect. It just said connection timed out. It just booted me out of it. I've got hope though because it says it's syncing, so. I'm back in.
Man, that's where the problem was. Okay, can you hear me now, dude? Just confirm for me, please.
Yeah.
I boosted my mic, so hopefully it gets better on the stream as well. I noticed it's only on 25%. Sorry, man,
Yeah,
apologies.
On stream it is a lot better. I can confirm your mic is better on stream.
Great. Sorry guys, apologies. Most of the important races are only starting now, so that's okay, I guess. What's everybody just doing? A couple quick laps, warming up.
3-lap practice.
And you are now connected in the game as well?
Yes, I am connected in game. I'm back on being able to view.
Great.
So.
Okay, well, hopefully it sounds good now. This is our first stream as attempting to be something better than just talking shit all the time. So we'll figure it out. There's a lot of things we need to iron out, but it's trial and error for us.
Yeah. Well, first time is always a bit of trial and error, isn't it? You only ever go forward, so.
Yeah. Like I said previously, this will be a stream where the intro is better than the actual commentary.
Yeah. They'll get better eventually. It'll get there.
Yeah.
If we had more aids, it'd probably be a lot easier if we actually could see results, deltas, lap times. If there was like a little live timing type situation for this game, it would make it a lot easier.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially to keep up with battles on track, but unfortunately without that we're sort of poking around in the dark just trying to spectate off what we've got.
Yeah, and the annoying part is when I move my mouse like this, you can see it on the stream, which is crap. It shouldn't do that. I even set my stuff to not record my crosshair.
Yeah.
And it still does. You should still see it on the stream, which is very weird, very strange. I think it's because I'm in a game. So hopefully with the new updates of the game coming out, it will resolve that. I really hope it does.
It would be nice if it resolves it, but if not, then I suppose unless they sort out spectator mode, you're a little bit lax for problems. So
yeah, unfortunately, it's something we will just have to work with. It is what it is. We will hopefully get it sorted. Nothing we can do about it though. I will say I've just had another beer and I feel fantastic.
always enlightens the mood.
Yes, I grabbed a quick beer when my son woke up. I had to make him a bottle. I thought that's a great opportunity for me to stock up.
Just give him a quick bottle of beer.
I
Go back to bed.
I cannot confirm nor deny. He got some apple juice, man.
Booted me out.
Oh, did it just kick you again?
Yeah, I think so.
No, you still, yeah. It doesn't show you kicked.
Okay, that's alright then. It's just I can't see anyone on the grid, I don't think, and
just make sure you're on live. Something popped up here.
Yeah, I'm on live.
Choose somebody else on the grid, maybe. It is very buggy. So on a different note, have you checked out the multiplayer for Kartcraft? Or we sit here and wait for the grid to start? Oh wow, just
for what game, sorry?
Kartcraft.
No, I've not tried it out yet. I need to get Kartcraft back again.
Oh, so you haven't even applied for the multiplayer? Although the multiplayers, so what they've released in the game is a multiplayer version, but it's a free practice session with like 8 people or 10 people. So it's just like a close or a beta version of just checking out how it works and iron out all the bugs before they release a proper multiplayer version. I'm gonna assume when they release multiplayer and modding, everybody's probably gonna end up moving over to that game because of the latest. The graphics is a lot better. It's
yeah, well that's the thing. When you start enabling people to mod into and add like their own, like on this game, engines and paints and tracks and stuff like that, I can just imagine it'll soon blow up a bit more.
Yeah.
But
you just disconnected from the server apparently.
I'm just going to move over to my unprofessional way of doing it then, I believe. It will work just as well, so it'll do.
While we wait for these guys to figure it out, I'm just gonna flip it. There we go, while we wait.
Just leave that there, my beautiful background.
Oh, you can actually see grass particles. Lol. So yeah, we have these two carts in front, teammates with the, I think they're running the 2019 skin of their FPR, and then behind them they have Corey with the 2020, or I think that might just be his own. So it's good. Still FP, that's FPG, and these guys are running FPR. Then we have these the KR Motorsport carts. Yeah, these guys are pretty quick. I'm expecting them to still pose a threat for the guys in front. They had a good battle with Aaron in the second heat or the third heat, and he lost out at the end to them. So yeah, hopefully we
should be a good little race then. Looking forward.
So we're looking for one cart on the grid. No, two carts.
Oh.
16 carts on the grid, so I don't know. Like, how many carts are we missing?
It shouldn't be too many, I don't think.
Oh, there's Bryce. Bryce has graced us with his presence on the grid as well.
Where is...
Oh, there's a lot of carts that just disappeared for a moment, and they're back. Oh, that's because the strange thing about this is whenever somebody joins the server, it just completely lags everything out for a moment.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to join the server, you might want to do it now.
I'm going to just attempt to quickly do it again now, and if it doesn't do it again now, then I think I'm having some Wi-Fi issues, to be fair, because not a lot of things seem to be working at the minute.
Stream also a problem?
I'm struggling. Pardon?
Is the stream also a problem for you?
It seems it is a problem at the minute. It doesn't seem to want to load at all.
Oh wow. First world problems.
I know. It's really annoying because it's done all this night, and now
and now we've got another cart.
It's going to pack itself in.
Alright, so there we go. We're going onto the grid right now. Guys are starting to pull away for the formation lap, so that's a good start. See if they can actually keep it clean. We've got a nice full grid. I think there's a good 16 or 17 cards on the grid. I thought it was only 14, but it's a very full grid. We're gonna hopefully have a good night, or a good pre-final worth of racing.
Well, yeah, we've got to have a good pre-final to enable the final to be a nice, clean battle of a race, because it'd be nice to see the final be really close and tight between the complete grid. It'd be nice to see like top 10 drivers all battling for the lead at points, but I know that's hard to get sometimes, but in an ideal world that's what we'd all like.
Yeah, Okay, so there was a big nudge, a lag bump, I guess. Right, so we're on the grid. Let's see if we can get a good start tonight for the pre-final and another. Oh, that's definitely not going to work out. I'd expect this to not be a legit start. Oh, so far it doesn't seem like we're slowing down. Al seems to have gotten a great pull from the start. I wonder if this is going to be legit. No, this can't be. He's weaving around the track. Yeah, so it seems like that's a restart that was not really clean to start off with.
That always helps. Now I've got the stream up again, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Oh, what? Okay. Oh, it's because this RG disconnected and then reconnected. And it just caused serious lag. My game crashed. Wait, please. Now, they're not. Unfortunately, it's not how it's gonna work. The guys won't wait. If your game crashes or whatever, we'll just go down as a technical problem. And then they'll start the race without you. Unless you get in quick enough. If you get quick enough, you have to join from the pit, if I'm not mistaken. And then right at the back of the grid. Okay, so we lined up again. Let's see if I can get away this time around. And Al's gonna get us away. Corey got a very good start. He's straight up going for second position. And then Corey dives in for second spot, and there's a spin at the back. This is a legit start. Is everybody happy? Are they going? Yeah, it seems like we're good to go. Doesn't seem like anybody's slowing down on it now.
I really wish I could commentate on what's happened off the start, but I don't actually have anything to commentate off of apart from what you're commentating off of.
Yeah, it's Aaron seems to be losing it at the back. He's being hunted. Alessandro's got a good gap already instantly. Pretty much expected. Jesse's going on the inside for Jesse lost it, never mind, he's got a super wild day for a moment. Aaron's being hunted by a bunch of carts. It's like 4 carts on his back. 5 carts actually. Let's see if he can just suck up the pressure, get into his groove, and then start chasing down Corey in front of him. But it seems like Alessandro checked out again.
Get into that groove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Corey had a really good start.
Going to be one of these ones for Alessandro. I think he's just going to check out quite a lot tonight because he seems to know this track quite well.
Yeah, he seems to have put a lot of effort into preparations for this weekend. We've got a nice battle at the back there going. What is it, number 24? 24. Yeah, it's his teammates again from the KR Motorsport team. Geez, there's a really big pack behind Aaron at the moment. Oh no, Aaron's catching up. Aaron's got it back into his groove. He built a small gap over Jesse and he's right on top of Corey right now. Let's see if he's gonna. Corey lifted his arm. Corey, I think he's backing out. I think he gave the gap. Maybe this he had a little bit of a technical problem, but that gave Aaron a position for free. Corey seems to be back on top of him, and then Jesse's right in there as well. This is a good way, 3-way battle for for second, third, and fourth. So one of these guys will lose out at the moment.
Yeah, well, that's the thing they've got to be careful of. They don't all want to get into this rhythm of losing out. They need to work together and try and actually produce a result from it.
Yeah, there's a 3-cart back behind them as well. Chasing. Just get a number there. We need to see who's in front between Danny. Yeah, Danny seems to be the guy in front from the pre-final, the B final. Corey had a moment. Corey's out. We missed that. What happened to Corey? He's right at the back of the grid now. Almost at the back.
Did he have a mechanical issue or anything?
I don't know, but whatever happened, Alessandro's gap is gone. He's got Aaron right on top of him. So we've got L in the lead with maybe 2 kart lanes gap over Aaron. I think L might have made a small mistake, or maybe he hung back to help Aaron get away from the pack chasing him. So I mean, these guys are teammates. And then we've got Jesse.
Alessandro has got some good points on the board already.
Yeah, definitely. And then we've got somebody diving Jesse on the inside there. That is the number 3 card of Bryce Stevens. He's now up onto the podium position. And he's already built a big gap. I think Jesse lost a lot of momentum out of the exit of the previous corner. Oh, and Bryce pulls over to the side. Did he make a mistake and then he decided to give back the position? Or did he maybe bump the guy off? Why did he pull over to the side? That's strange. Maybe it's just good sportsmanship. He might have nudged someone.
Yeah. Unless he just nudged someone and thought he can give the place back or something.
He screwed himself over quite a lot because he's behind his own teammate now. He gave a position back and then lost a lot of extra positions. So, but yeah, I'm sure he's got the pace. He can pick it up again. Let's see, we've got. Yeah, Alessandro and Aaron checked out in front. They've got a big gap to the 3rd position guy, which would be Jesse at this moment, it seems. Yeah, Jesse's
just need to literally push away now, though.
Jesse's got Joel on. Is it Joel? The number 80 card. Let me just double check. 80. Yes, it is Joel. Joel made his way up up the pack. He's right up front, fighting for a podium position right now.
Yeah, I say earlier, he's definitely one to watch when he didn't really qualify. I didn't see his name in qualifying at all, but since his Macau result, I thought he might potentially come through with something here, and as you can see, he's coming through quite nicely by the looks of it.
Yeah. Let's see, we've got some battles at the back. Yeah, so I'm going to just move a little bit back. Put up to the rear end of the grid. See, we've got Luke on top of Corey at the moment. Corey lost a lot of positions. I don't wonder what happened. Hopefully these guys that disconnect don't connect back in the game. They're going to cause serious lag for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that battle in front seems to be really tasty right now. Number 66. Yeah, Joel's right on. Oh, there's a car that flipped at the back. I missed that. Yeah, Joel's really on top of Jesse. He's just putting on so much pressure. And then we've got the two teammates of.
That's what it's all about, really, isn't it? You just got to keep putting that pressure on in the hope that they'll make a mistake eventually.
Okay, Jesse lagged out badly. What happened there? He just came across the whole track. That's because one of the guys that disconnected connected back in the game. That's a serious problem, guys. If you disconnect, please do not connect back into the race. You're causing issues for everybody.
Yeah, the stream has had a massive lag spike now.
Yeah, it's because when somebody joins. Okay, Joel got his is up into 3rd position now. I think Jesse might have given him that position as he kind of cut the entire track. But we've got Bryce and his teammate. Is that Ethan? Yeah, it's Ethan. Ethan right on top. Wasn't Ethan in the B final? No, he wasn't in the B final, was he?
No, he wasn't in the B final, I don't think.
Yeah, Ethan and Bryce is now right on top of the 3rd place fight now. Guys shouldn't be rejoining, but okay, hopefully people learn their lessons. Jacko, we got a comment here. You're amazing as a commentator.
Oh, I'm a good commentator. Shame I haven't got anything to commentate on because I can't actually see the racing.
Oh, Ethan just gave Jesse a big nudge there. Bryce is now all on top of Ethan at the moment. See, Al and Aaron's gone. They've checked out. So bad. They're so far ahead. And Al's building a big epic over Aaron as well. Al's been in a league of his own tonight.
Yeah, I think that's, as I said earlier, I think that's again what we're going to have to expect from the final as well. I think Alessandro is just going to literally pull away in the final. And hopefully, you'd like to hope he wouldn't, but at the end of the day, he's got that pace to just pull away, so...
Oh, Joel ran wide.
Pulling away.
Shit, Joel ran super wide, lost 2 positions in that first corner. Sorry, I just got a little bit excited.
You don't want to be doing.
Yeah.
Especially not when the pack is this tight.
Especially when you... Oh, and then Jesse's cart is doing weird things on the track. Check his ping quickly. Jesse... Am I blind? I can't see him. Oh, there we go. No, his ping's fine. Just maybe the classic game issues.
Yeah, this game is nice with doing weird things.
Yeah, Jesse's got he's getting a little bit of a breathing gap here because of the battle behind him with the 3 carts of Joel, Bryce, and Ethan battling for. I selected wrong Ethan there. Apparently, I can't go on to Ethan. Let's go on to Joel then. So yeah, we've got the last spot on. Well, I mean it's only pre-final, so it's not a podium, but your 3rd place is still anybody's game at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming this will.
Oh, there's accident.
Decide the.
Oh, we've got an accident, big one. 2 carts out, and it's the last lap as well. That's very unfortunate. Big loss.
Oh, that is a bit delayed on seeing that, but yeah, that is that's an unfortunate crash. That is. That's not what you're expecting to need on, especially the last lap. Very
unfortunate there. So yeah, we've got what seems to be Alessandro checked out. First place for him. Aaron will take 2nd position in the pre-final, and then Jesse, if he makes no mistakes, should be fine to get the 3rd spot with Bryce going in 4th. Daniel Fellows is actually in 5th right now. Oh, and Bryce lost it on the track. That's Bryce out. So we have 1st position going to Alessandro, then Aaron, Jesse 3rd, and then Daniel Fellows, the top spot for the B final. That's
a good effort, that is. Come from the back of the grid for the B final and do that.
And then Corey in 5th. That's an amazing effort. Really good drive. Everybody lining up. These 2 boys in the front were Alessandro was in a league in his own, and then Aaron had a lot of pressure early race and then started pulling away. Yeah, so that's Aaron, Jesse, that's Fellows, Corey, Ethan, and Bryce. 56, just want to confirm. 56 cart is Luke. Then 80, Joel. 98 is that's Leon. 379 is it's Joe, and then the last one on the grid here is Rowan Gill.
Well, hopefully when we approach into the final, hopefully we'll see some more of this close racing.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to lose some of the silly mistakes and battles that we have that are not needed. If that without sounding harsh, there are a few battles that I see we could have done without, and the guys could have worked a bit harder. But I suppose racing incidents happen every now and again, but
Yeah, sorry, I was just reading the chat here. I was telling people to stop connecting if they disconnect.
right.
Yeah, I said the same thing as well. It's causing problems for the people on track. I mean, it causes a spike on the stream, but I mean, I'm not the one that's gonna make an accident or just miss an apex because of that. It's a serious lag spike and it's really bad.
Yeah.
So Jack, you're gonna are you gonna ask the questions for the post race interview? Seeing that you can't commentate.
Have we got some questions lined up, or am I just making them up on the spot?
I mean, you can just make them up as well. Doesn't really matter.
Right.
It's like we're gonna interview the first, second, third, and then the top rookie. So at this point, the top rookie is gonna be Corey, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So you can ask simple questions, I guess. How did the race go?
Yeah, they're the sort of questions I'll probably be asking.
Yeah, how's the championship? Hey.
Huh?
Yeah, he's the one legend, the guy that checked out again. Did you make a mistake, or did you follow back a little bit back to help out Aaron get away from the chasing pack, or what?
I felt sorry for Aaron. No, I'm joking. We had the lag spike thing happen.
Yes, it's retarded that the people join back in.
Yeah, it's okay. It won't happen for the final, so we should be alright for that. But yeah.
Yeah. So how did it go? It seemed to be fairly simple up in front for you.
Yeah, I just kept my head down really and kept chipping away, and the times kept on coming to me. The tires were perfect; they never came off. And, yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit mad behind you. We saw. Well, Aaron he checked out after he was on top of your bumper at the back after that lag spike. But then we had third position. It was madness. I think that we had 4 carts at a point fighting for the third spot there, and we had 2 guys actually connect. But yeah, coming back to the B final, Mr. Daniel Fellows actually ended up in 4th.
Wow.
From back of the grid. So, well, I think it was somewhere at the back of the grid.
Wow. Yeah, I think rewatching the B final, I think Daniel definitely had and has the pace to be at the front, and it surprised me actually that he was in the B final. I think he just had an unfortunate set of heats.
Yeah.
But I think from where he started, he did really well. I think I'm pretty sure Ethan Lampy was another good runner. I think he was at the front at one point.
Yeah, was Ethan in the B final? We were trying to.
He finished.
So it was.
Third.
Yeah, it was Ethan, Rowan, and Daniel. Yes, I was right, Jack. Yeah. Ethan was also in the B final.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a very good effort then from them. Yeah,
Ethan was. Where did he end up? The end of the day, I said it like 20 times in the race, but then for some reason I still forget. But he was also up front. He was fighting for the third position with Bryce, Joel, and I don't even was Daniel fighting for it. No, he basically picked up the scraps when everybody took each other out.
Yeah, but it's still a solid effort from them boys to come from the B final to then be fighting.
Yeah,
up at the front in the
top 5
final.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Corey. He was in front, and then all of a sudden he was like quite far back.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been anything. It could have just been from a lag spike, or just as you say, he caused a bit of an instant, bumped someone off, and just felt a bit more sportsman-like to, let them back through, or I don't know what mechanical failures are on. Maybe he had a mechanical failure on track or something.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
See, these guys are having a nice argument in Discord.
Yeah, as always. There's nothing new there.
Yeah. But yeah, Al, more of the same for you into the final?
Fingers crossed.
Try and keep it clean.
Yeah, I think I saw Corey drop back a little bit in the pre-final, but I think he'll come back stronger. I reckon he really gave. I felt like he really gave me a hard time in those first few laps until he started battling.
Yeah, he lifted his arm and gave Aaron the position, and then fell back behind him. I wonder if that was like just being like he's not fast enough, or if he had a technical issue there for one moment.
I'm not sure. But yeah, I think it definitely won't be easy. So yeah, I just need to keep chipping away.
But it seems like all the teammates are in front. It seems like FPR and FPG is like basically locking out the front couple rows.
Yeah, we well, I think sort of the psychology that we as a team go through.
Oh, I see. It was JC that ended up in third, by the way.
Yeah.
So JC was the top B final. No, that was Ethan. Sorry, JC was in the race the whole time. Ethan was in the B final.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, excuse me, guys. I'm retarded. It happens.
Alright. Sorry, we forgive you.
Happens in the best of families, unfortunately. Mine I have to experience it way too often. Okay, so the starting order is Al, Aaron, Jesse, Daniel, Corey's fifth, Ethan, Bryce, Luke, Joe, Leon, Rowan, Alex C, Paul, Joel, Danny C, Audrey, and Alex L. Those guys at the back is the guys that all disconnected during the race, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem, isn't it, with online racing? It's all due down to internet connection. So having a good computer or being fast, but if your internet connection isn't there and you get dropped out the race, there's nothing you can quite do about it.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate that internet that's really a problem in this day and age.
Yeah. You'd have thought it'd have got better within this day and age, but it seems to not be helping at all.
Yeah, it's really not helping. But I mean, it is one of those things that we have to sit with in our daily lives, I guess, when it comes to racing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get the luck of the draw, sometimes not. But I guess it affects a lot of people. It's not only going to be you one day, or every day.
Wow, it's already similarly affected me at the moment because I can't actually join the game to actually spectate it. So.
But you are a Wi-Fi user, which is a problem.
Yeah, I'm sort of already being done by Wi-Fi.
Plug a cable in, my friend.
I would, but my router's on the other side of my house. I've got a booster outside my room, which is the surprising
thing. Get a longer cable. I've got a 40 meter in our roof, or 50 meter in our roof.
40 meter.
Yeah, because our router is also on the other side of the house. So I decided I'll buy a long cable, not just plug it in. Wi-Fi is just too unstable, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Once again, in this day and age, you wouldn't expect it to be, but it is what it is.
Unfortunately, that's seems to be the big factor we've got here.
And it seems like everybody's spamming a chat, waiting for somebody.
Someone has gone to get themselves a quick drink, or
there we go. JC getting his spot. Alright, and that's the start of the formation lap. Seems like if somebody's missing, that's very unfortunate.
Yeah, well, same as real life, we can't wait till night for them, so...
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the race has got to go on at some point.
Yeah, we're gonna see Al leading the pack once again, as he's been in every heat and race he's been in tonight. He's been leading the pack. Expecting him to check out again. Hopefully somebody's gonna really pose a threat for him and make something like a great final for us.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to see Alessandro not check out again, but again, it just shows the pure skill and talent that he has to actually be able to check out as much as he does. So
yeah, pure racer, class driving. Okay, let's see it. We can get this into front view. See if we have a clean start. Hopefully, let's see if we can get this final off. Oh, there's a car that joined at the back of the grid. Oh no, he's trying to make up some field. Oh, what? No, okay, you just realized he's being stupid. Right, and we're off. Please, let's keep it clean into the first couple of corners, get a proper start. No, there's guys taking each other out at the back. And it's chaos, classic chaos. This is pretty standard starting procedure.
yeah, it's one of them things that these boys will eventually realise over time that it is kind of, it pays off more to just be clean off the start and actually get through the first few corners and then battle it out instead of just being dirty and
yeah,
trying to make all your positions up.
That's I'm assuming. I wonder if it's going to be a restart or if a baton.
I mean, I would like to hope that the steward will just allow it to go, because albeit there has been chaos, it doesn't look too bad. The amount of people that have actually gone off the track. Oh no, we are going for a restart or a Battenberg.
That seems like a baton. Oh, Alessandro's hand is very glitched. It seems like he's reaching back for his exhaust.
I think that is a glitch with this kart for the radiator cooling.
Alright, and we're off.
If you go to put your arm on the rad blank and it puts it in a really weird dislocated position. But
yeah. Okay, it seems like we started the race. It does seem fairly clean at the back. I'm not seeing any carts. There's one cart off the track. The number 23 cart and the 80 cart fell back as well. The 80 cart is Joel. So he's
starts with Joel again then.
Yeah, and Aaron's made a little bit of a wide run on the exit of that corner. He's got Jess. Is Jesse right on top of him again? Yes, Jesse's really coming out. Oh, Alessandro at a moment, he's out. He fell back. He's in third. He's fourth, he spun out. Did we curse him?
We might have cursed him, you know. Commentators curse.
Expecting him to curse, to check out, and he just donked it on his own. That's unfortunate, but now this is going to be a great comeback drive for him. Let's see if he can do it. He's had it easy the whole night already, so let's see if he's going to really bring it back and go back to the front of the pack.
I mean, from looking at his pace on the previous races, I would like to think it won't take him long to get back up there, but obviously it depends how much of a challenge these boys ahead put up for him. Yeah,
this is Aaron's time to check out. He has to push away, build a gap, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. It seems like Jesse's on top of him.
Well, the thing is, knowing Alessandro, I've got a feeling he'll be smart and work with these boys up in front and try and create a really tight four-car pack and then make his move instead of just trying to pick him off and fight now.
Especially,
I might be wrong, but
especially if it's their teammates in front. There's no reason for them to be risking anything right now. Rather play it safe,
exactly.
Close the gap, and then have a four-way battle with three of their teammates in that top four.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Alessandro's already closed up. Pardon me. Quite a nice gap here, so.
And Corey's also, both of them are catching the front two a little bit.
Yes.
He's gonna give him the gap. Yeah, that's Corey's He knows when to give up a position. He knows Alessandro is so much faster than him. And now all Corey has to do is sit on top of him, try and stay clean, stay behind him, and try and work with him to get on to the top now.
Exactly, that's all it's about, is just working with each other now. They're all closing in together to make a tighter pack, so it won't be a huge amount of laps from now until they're all battling away again.
Yeah. There's no real battles other than the one in front, it seems like it. It's another disconnect there, hopefully he doesn't join back in. So far we've got Aaron in front, we've got Jesse behind him, we've got Alessandro that lost the lead to no fault of his own. Lil. We're gonna say it was a game lag or something that caused him to spin out. Because he can't make mistakes, he's the perfect driver on the track.
Yeah, it does seem a bit weird. I mean, everyone can make mistakes, but Alessandro has been in a league of his own tonight, not making any mistakes really, and keeping it as clean as he can. So,
let's check JC's last lap, 48.2. Let's see what Al did. He did a 48.3. Let's see what he does this lap around. 48.1.
He's got a bit of clear air now, at least, to push through. So
yeah, it was 2/10 quicker than JC in front. There's another disconnect, third disconnect of the final. It seems like we've got a battle building at the back. It's a three-way battle between Ethan, number 16 is, I really need to start learning this, is Audrey, and then Rowan.
yeah, I think we're going to see quite a few of these little battles, because now the top, 6 I think, are quite close together, to be fair.
Yeah. Going back to the front.
And then there seems to be a bit of a gap back, but then there's another little group that are quite close, looking at the track map.
So it seems like Al is catching up a little bit. Hopefully he catches up and has enough time to maybe at least try and potentially get his top spot back. It all depends if Jesse's gonna just sit behind Aaron. You could also see some teamwork here. Aaron might even could also just potentially hold him back a bit. And then work together as two teammates to pull away again. Could be. Or maybe Al's just really catching.
I mean, I would like to say that your first theory is the one, but I still think Alessandro's got the pace to pull it back.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the last lap from Jess was a 48.2 and Al 47.9. He's somewhat faster. And now we have a three-way battle. Al caught up. He's now basically back in the hunt. Something we expected. Oh wow! There was a. What happened there? Al forgot his brakes? Jeez, another mistake from Al. He drove straight into the back of JC. And has the pressure been too much? The final? What's happened?
Unless it was just one of them things where Ali didn't expect him to brake quite that early and he just got caught out massively.
Yeah. And Aaron's got a good lead to the from second position now, so he seems to be building a gap. We might see him pick up the pace now, because his teammate's gone, and we've got Corey in third. Daniel's running a very lonely race in fourth. If something happens, he might even pick up a podium from B final.
Yeah, that's an impressive. That'd be an impressive result for him if he can pick up a podium from a pre-final. But I mean, from I would say Alan's completely out of it. There's no way he's bringing this back to win or even get on the podium. He's way too far back now.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to find out what happened there, whether it was a matter of lag or an issue with his rig or something, maybe a technical issue. Or
yeah, that was very strange.
Because it was quite a, it was quite a back. So
okay, let's see if Al can now pose a attack against Audrey in front of him, and then Ethan in front of him. He's quite far back now. There's no other battles on track other than this one, from what I can see. Is he gonna send it? Oh, he made another mistake. Another one. This final is really not been good for him. This will definitely be a race to forget, unfortunately.
I mean, yeah, it's not. I think we've sort of given him a bit of commentators' bad luck here, because we've sort of hyped him up a bit, and
yeah.
the pressure seems to have got to him, or something's happened, and he seems to have just fell off the cliff.
And this is the last lap now as well. But he's a pro karter in any case, so it's not like this is not something that he's used to in real life. So you would expect these guys, all of them are actual top quality karters. I don't think anybody here is just a sim karter, other than me.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think from all being actual karters, they would have a bit more respect for each other, but another part of that is they sort of need to get a bit more respect, I would say.
Yeah. So yeah, so far we've got Aaron finishing the final lap now. He's just kept it clean. Hell made a mistake, he got the lead, and then he just finished it from there. Gonna just stop this camera.
Massively.
Yes, so that's first position for Aaron. Was it Jesse second? Corey got third. Daniel Fellows in fourth. 95 of Ethan 5. Yeah, that's very unfortunate for the top seed driver to make these unforced errors. It's just mistakes on his own.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we don't have to have we don't have to chat to rookie of the day, or top rookie, because Corey made it onto the podium. So we'll chat to him the third and the rookie chat in one go.
Well, that's all good then.
Yeah, so one less interview for you to run with.
Yay! Yeah, I mean, it's going to be one of these tough ones now, because obviously, looking into the Discord chat, there are quite a few mentions of lag. So
yeah,
it's obviously been a key factor into this race, but
on the penalties coming out. Stay tuned, penalties being applied. That's unfortunate. Oh wow, look at this! I wonder where Corey is going to. Corey is... Oh, she's probably just writing down. So we will go over to the post-race interview screen now. Which, unfortunately I made a mistake, yeah, there we go. That's supposed to be the proper one.
look at that nice little...
Post-race interview screen, guys. I guess we will chat to third first, eh?
Let's make sure I'm in the chat so I know who I'm talking to. Make sure we don't make anyone's names up.
Yeah. Okay, so unfortunately we will just have to wait for the post-race penalties to happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, just be patient, guys. I know you guys are all keen to go out and drink, but unfortunately it's COVID-19. You'll have to stay at home. I don't know how it is in the rest of the world, but we aren't allowed out of our houses.
We're allowed out for half an hour of exercise a day or for
Mate, we can't even go out for
journeys,
exercise. We can't even go out for exercise.
Yeah,
I've gained.
It would be better if we weren't allowed.
I lost 9 kilos before lockdown started for us. I'm fairly certain I gained everything again.
Yeah, you see, I did the opposite. I came back from racing in Thailand at the end of just before lockdown started, and I was up at I think I was 98 kilos.
Yeah.
Went karting, I was like, nah, too heavy, need to lose weight. And in lockdown, I just plummeted it off. I think I've lost 10 kilos in lockdown, so the lockdown's doing me well at the minute. For a change. Only on that behalf, though. Everything else just is boring. Can't do anything, can't go racing.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm a sports coach as well, a rugby coach. So now I'm really not doing anything. Oh, I do have a day job, which is IT, but that I do in a day. But now I don't have my social fix.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. My job's completely gone out the window because I'm a mechanic, so I can't exactly travel around to the racetracks to Spanner anymore. So I'm sort of a bit stuck.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
But yeah, it's unfortunately this is the way of the world. So
This is the unfortunate tedious part. He's waiting for somebody to chat to. Because by now, Jack is quite tired of having a discussion with me.
Nah, not yet. Not yet. We won't say I'm tired of it yet. It's been quite a nice little conversation. It'd be nice to find out a bit more about the race from a racer's point of view.
Yeah, definitely. So the wait is on. Where is all the stewards? They're in the chat there. No, they're not. I think they're in the admin chat. It might. Oh no, none of them even show up.
No, there's no one in the chat apart from us.
Yeah, and then the normal voice chat. Yeah. So unfortunately, guys, we are still waiting. Don't know.
Do they know we're doing the interviews?
Yes, they are well aware.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, so they're currently sitting in the chat. Just, I think they're running through a couple problems, potential penalties that will get dished out.
Yeah. I mean, I can see there being a few little penalties for that race, but.
So yeah, while we're waiting, your thoughts on the races, the quali, heats?
Yeah, well, I mean, I would say it was a pretty strong performance. To be fair, the highlight of it would definitely probably be the B final. The B final was really close between the top 4 or 5 at one point.
Yeah,
and they did produce a good few laps out of the whole event. I would say that was the most enjoyable part. They definitely created the most interesting race to watch from a point of view of actually watching it, because there was quite a lot of battling. But yeah, the qualifying performances weren't bad, and all the racing was fairly clean. To be fair, from a viewing point of view, it was just some silly mistakes that obviously people could batter out. But it looks like we have 3 people joined us now.
Yep.
Jeez, that was
Top rookie is on the podium because it was me. So.
Yeah. So okay. So what was
Hello,
the finishing order? Because
Aaron, Corey, Daniel.
Daniel coming back from. No, I think it's fine. Daniel coming back from.
The LCQ.
Yeah, amazing.
LCQ starting P15.
And I have a picture for
Great.
Daniel. That's the great part. So on my stream, he will pop up now. Just give me a sec. There we go. Daniel's got a picture on the stream.
Let me refresh the stream so I can see it real quick.
Third position.
I gotta go through the Prime ad. Hold on, give me a second.
Oh, lil. Feels bad, man. Is the ads running on my stream?
Oh, sick picture.
So, Jack, you can take it from here.
Right, okay. Right, well, we'll start with Daniel.
Let me see the picture.
So, how did you find that race from a point of view from your side?
Well, that is a picture. Wow. Okay, yeah. I was quite nervous, honestly. I didn't have a very good start. I got really frustrated at the beginning because I was just struggling at the beginning. Didn't really practice. Forgot to put a setup on for quali, and it was kind of all downhill from there. But once I won the LCQ, I kind of just zoned in, got in a rhythm, and somehow made it to P4 for the heat and held it in the final. P3 in the final.
Yeah.
So it was really exciting and good battle all around. And I'd like to thank FPR for having me around this long.
Good. It looked like a very interesting race from your point of view on the video, so I'm sure it'll bring some interesting coverage. So, are we moving on to second place? Or?
No, we can ask. You only asked one question.
Well,
so
I don't know how brief you want to keep it.
I'll take one. So finishing, having to go into the LCQs, as you call it, the B final. What was your mindset going into the final? Because if I'm not mistaken, you started close to the back. Or where did you start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
P15, I believe.
Yeah, so it's basically at the back. What was your mindset and your belief? Did you believe that you can actually go all the way to the front from there?
Well, I knew I had some pace after the B final. I saw the laps I was doing, and that kind of boosted my confidence a little bit. My biggest thing for the final was, after how everything else went, was just keep my nose clean and try not to get wrecked. And I mean, in the heat, starting from the back, had a bit of a tussle in turn 2. We were 3 wide. It's not where I wanted to be, but it somehow worked out, and I got up to P4 just by staying clean and trying to be consistent. So from there, it just set me up to have a good race in the final, and here we are.
Yeah. So yeah, well done. Third place for you from a LCQ all the way to the finals. Third place. So that's great stuff. That's just by keeping it clean. You weren't necessarily right in front with the guys, but because they were dicing and making mistakes, you got a podium from just being solid and clean. So yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Jack, you want to chat to Corey? just change my pictures.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll go for the same first question again. How was the race from your point of view? From what you experienced, was it a difficult race, or was it fairly easy, or did you have any issues with the kart and such, or anything?
This was a bit of a more challenging race for me. Unfortunately, I qualified P1 at Macau the last round, so qualifying down in, I think it was 8th place, if I'm not mistaken. No, 10th place actually. It was difficult, and I had to keep my nose clean through all the heat races. Like Daniel, I didn't really have ultimate pace today, and I was just happy to make it through many of these races. I think I finished 3rd in the first heat and 4th in the second, and just bad luck with Jesse during the pre-final for me. He made some front-to-back contact that was unavoidable, unfortunately, so I got spun around. But outside of that, it was a challenging race. I was definitely down on pace compared to everybody else. But with the help of everybody on FPR, Hyatt Designs helmets, by the way, and every other sponsor that I can thank, we really managed to make it work today, and I was able to run back to second. Unfortunately, Jesse, I think, got a penalty, which
took him out, yeah,
because of the contact. Alessandro.
So
and then also Ali had shit luck as well. So
yeah, Alessandro didn't have the best of races at all.
Yeah, I think we cursed him so badly, but let's not talk about that now. Corey, just another question from my side. I saw you, I think it was twice in this final, or was it in the pre-final and the final, where you raised your hand and let one of your guys through. Was that like just a let him pass because he's faster, or what was the story there?
Yeah, I think it was Aaron in the pre-final, and then Alessandro in this one. I didn't want to hold them up. They were faster than me, and I knew it. And I knew that as long as I could stick with them, maybe I could scrap it out in the last couple laps. But I didn't want to hold them up. I was hoping that we could work together. So
yeah. So yeah. Thanks. Good luck for the rest of the season. Then I guess hopefully we'll see you guys again. I think we're moving on to Aaron now. Unless Jack, did you want to ask something else?
No, that's all good for me from my side. So.
Thanks, you guys.
Okay,
thanks
cool.
for doing the broadcast as well.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. Thanks. Okay, Aaron, now it's your turn.
Yeah. So, what would you? How would you say this race unfolded for you? Because obviously, it sort of came to you halfway through the race when obviously Alessandro made some mistakes and you sort of got through and managed to pull away. Was it fairly easy to pull away, or would you say it was quite a challenging race from your point of view?
I'd say it's a little bit here and there. I got really lucky with Al making that mistake going through, I can't remember which corner it was, but I got really lucky with that. And then just me trying to keep pace, like trying to keep away from Jesse, have the pace to at least like work with him to try and keep off Al, and then Jesse and Al coming together kind of just helped me out even further from there. So after that, it was just more of me trying to hold that pace that I had and just try and pull away from Jesse. Yeah. It was easy after the contact, but it's just bad luck from Al. It's just bad luck. FPR, all of us try and work together whenever we can, and it's just bad luck from Al this race.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it was going to be a strong one for Al, but unfortunately, he sort of made some silly mistakes and threw it away very early, and then kept losing his head by the looks of it, and not really progressing forwards. But unfortunately, that's racing. So,
yeah, Aaron, I believe this should put you in a strong position in the championship now, because I think you were second the previous race as well, the previous round, and yeah, what's your thoughts on that? I'm assuming you will now be in front of L. Yeah, so what's your plan for the season? You just try and keep it clean? What's your thoughts?
At this point, oh, sorry.
No, that was it. Oh, I asked my question. So what's your thoughts on?
So I thought you stopped talking. But yeah, at this point, it's just more so for me just try and keep my head down, try and keep it on track, and just try and find some more pace throughout the season, hopefully. I would like to thank a couple people first. I would like to thank Corey from FPR for helping out with the setups all the time with us and, pretty much being our driver coach. I'd also like to thank Corey Hyatt with Hyatt Designs because, obviously champions do in fact wear Hyatt Designs. But
they do.
Yes,
I need to get a redesign.
Yeah, I just like to thank everyone that's helped me out to get to this point with my KRP career, as I guess you could call it. Corey, everyone else that's been there and helped.
Your parents for buying your PC and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, I kind of bought it myself, but
Nah, I don't believe you. But yeah, guys, well done. It's been really fun to kind of commentate. I think we made a lot of jokes in between. The Burrell cadets will forever stay within our minds. You guys will see it whenever you watch it. But yeah, well done, guys. Once again, good racing.
Yeah, well done, guys.
Yeah, and we'll chat to you guys again.
Thanks. Right. Appreciate you guys doing this.
Appreciate
cool.
You guys.
Okay, so I think we'll end off the stream here. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been fun. I think myself and Jack will try. I'm hoping he comes back for another round. Because it will be absolutely shit to talk to myself for for a full 3 hours. 3 hours and 20 minutes almost. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you, Jack, for entertaining us with your broken internet and PC. It's been great.
Yeah, well, as you say all the time, there's always one failure, and that happens to be me 99% of the time. So
yeah,
hopefully for the next race I'll have it more resolved so I can be a bit more on it. But yeah, it's been good. Seen some good racing, so yeah.
Yeah, and for the 55,000 viewers currently watching, don't forget to follow. And
make sure you follow.
Get updated with the streams. We'll try and do more series. It won't only be OKC. We'll do. I think we're doing S game as well, which is basically going to be the same drivers in any case. So follow. We'll update the schedules on the Twitch channel. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.